I'm Jake.
I'm Tom.
And we are VIMTV Velocities In Music. This is not an album review, although we are in the album review setting. Tom and I just wanted to take a minute and address kind of a big change at Velocities In Music, one that we're really excited for. This is kind of a major announcement. We've been a duo for over a year now, Tom. It's been like 14 months.
Yeah.
We are going to be a trio now. We're bringing in a guy, our friend Ian Barker. Ian is going to do all of an aspect of VIMTV that we've been looking at doing for several months, and a lot of content that we want to add, and Ian's going to pretty much be the front end of this beast. Tom and I are still going to be your friendly album reviewers, and Ian's going to take up a lot of written album reviews. This is a dynamic of music critique that we feel is extremely important. And honestly, Tom and I just don't have time to do it on top of this.
Yeah, and what we've been doing with the album reviews, it's still going to go along at the same pace. Everything we've been doing is going to stay like with the same amount of content, just then more in other areas.
Monday through Friday, you're still gonna get a album review from us posted on our YouTube channel. We'll post it at velocitiesinmusic.com. Now, what this really means for you viewers and VIMTV fans is more content. That's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get us. Ian is gonna do first listens, first impressions of albums, because one thing that I'm sure you guys have noticed is that when a new album comes out, it takes me and Tom a while to video review it. Part of that is because I live 45 minutes away from where we film at Tom's house. Part of that is because there's two of us and it takes us a while to listen to them, so we do batch filming. We film 10 episodes in one setting. We like being open with you guys about how we do things so that it's more engaging. You are just as much as part of VIMTV as we are, and we want you to have a good experience. So now what you're going to be able to do is, Ian, for at least some of the albums that we review on a bi-weekly basis, you're going to get a first impression written review of it. He's going to score it and everything. I'm pretty excited.
And on top of the first impression things, he's going to do like full written reviews of the albums that we don't have time to get to.
Right.
So that way, you know, when there's albums that you guys want to know kind of our thoughts on, then you can go to that.
Right.
And the thing is, I mean, one thing that we were kind of worried about this with is that through these videos, you guys have really gotten to know us.
Right.
You've become really accustomed to what we think, the way we listen to music. Let me tell you something. There is not a more like-minded person to us than Ian.
Yep.
He really is like a combination of the two of us.
He really is. He has enormous amount of talent and great insight. I mean, literally, I've gotten a lot of, I'm not going to lie, I've borrowed a few of the things that he said over the past few months just because he's so insightful about stuff.
And so, I mean, you kind of just have to take our word for it that the stuff that he's going to say would probably be pretty close to the stuff we would be saying anyways. And I mean, there's going to be a lot of gray area there too. We're going to be working with him. He's going to be working with us. He's not going to be part of the video review stuff. But still, he's going to add all that extra content. Now, one thing, I made this big, long video a while back talking about music reviews and talking about how you need to know the person that's doing the reviews or you're kind of getting robbed. I don't plan on making myself a hypocrite. Very soon, Ian is going to be trying to catch up with us in that department and let you guys know what his influences are, what his favorite albums are, the way he listens to music, the things that are important to him.
Yeah, he's still going to do random video rants, and he'll post it on YouTube just like us, and we'll randomly do video reviews or post, like, streamable tracks we're into.
Yeah,
you know?
but you know, the thing is, we don't want to confuse you guys. We don't want to all of a sudden bring in another perspective that's way out there that's going to kind of screw up the filter that we've so delicately created for you. So we plan on integrating him into that very cautiously and openly, letting you guys know exactly how that's going to work. So so just watch for that. You know, we hope you accept him and the things that he has to say. We know, obviously, we do. But the thing is, I mean, we plan on this getting bigger and bigger. And while we always will and have appreciated you guys that have been with us for a while here. Well, we're still kind of a baby. The truth is, you know, more people are going to come to watch us too, and we want to have that be inviting for them without it being too drastic a change for you.
We essentially just have to find a way to get you guys reviews on the first day an album comes out or the second day an album comes out, not 3 weeks later. Unfortunately, Tom and I don't see a way that we can film an album review that quick when there's two of us and we live so far apart. Now, Ian is going to pretty much operate a blog, a music blog, at www.tumblr.com/velocitiesinmusic for the time being. Eventually we might get a consolidated site. We're not worried about that right now. Velocietiesinmusic.com is still going to be the hub of VIMTV. It's going to be where all the album reviews are. And we'll reference back and forth. We're going to all three rock the Twitter. We might even get some special profiles. When we comment back to you, we will start signing our names so you know which one of us you're talking with. That's something that we've talked with several of you guys about, that you've always, a couple of you made comments like, I don't know who I'm talking to. Yeah. We're going to address that.
Now that there's three of us, especially, we just feel like it's important. We don't want to become
the three-headed dragon.
Exactly. The whole point, and we've said this from day one, is that we don't want to be a faceless, nameless entity. We always want you to not only know and be able to identify who you're talking to, but have some sort of personal connection and understand who it is that you're talking to. Not, not just a name, but a personality behind that name that name represents, being Tom and Jake and now Ian.
Yeah, and the three of us, I think the addition of Ian is really going to do nothing but help us accomplish our mission, which is to move music critique forward, add value, and get you guys having an outlet to where you can talk about music, because that's what makes this work. That's what makes this so much fun. That's why we all listen to music, is because it's so engaging. This gives us an outlet to let us talk about it, to let us engage further. So let's do that. This is VIMTV. I'm Jake.
I'm Tom.
And Ian's going to join us now. Ian. We are moving music critique forward.